Hello everybody, Justin Beauchamps here, and I'm going to talk about breatharianism and why I don't believe it does exist, and then I'm going to go on the counter-offensive because I always like to be truthful with what I know and what I believe is right. I always like to look at both sides and get the science out there and all the different points. So my first reason why I don't believe breatharianism is real is, why do we poop? Why do we have buttholes that get rid of waste? Why would we have that if we were meant to be breatharians? That doesn't make sense to me. Number two, breast milk. Why do people create milk if our babies were never supposed to, just live off the air? Why would we do that? And all other animals do that. So why would we suddenly start doing that? If we were just living off this air, it doesn't really make sense to me. Did we watch the animals and we're like, hey, I want to try that. Let's just grow some tits and make some milk. I don't know. One way I do think that breatharianism could work is filter feeders. If you look at things like humpback whales, they eat little microorganisms in the water. But the thing is, I've got it written down right here, they eat 4,000 pounds of plankton, krill, and small fish, etc. every day, in good seasons anyways. So when, everything's alive still. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we eat microorganisms in the air. I'm not really sure, if you're absorbing everything. Now, what about the vitamins and minerals that we need? Because, we have to eat things. If we have a lack of minerals, like even a lack of one mineral or vitamin or whatever, can cause a major disease in your body. So why do we need that? And people are talking about plants, how they need just sun and water to survive, but guess what? They're rooted in the ground. They absorb their vitamins and nutrients and minerals from, or not nutrients, but vitamins and minerals from the ground, so they have roots to absorb water and nutrients out of the soil. And that's one of the main reasons people are having so many diseases within, our country, America here, because the way we're doing our farming just is shit. We're not putting enough stuff back in the soil. It's all decrepit and rotten and not getting it. But my counter to that is air plants. There's these plants called air plants, and they don't have to be planted in the ground, but they can be hanging or attached to a tree, but they still have really long roots and they still absorb stuff through the roots. And pineapples are an example of this. Pineapples are actually an air plant. I was surprised to find that out. Thought it was pretty cool. Now the thing is, most of these air plants though, they grow in tropical areas. Now, if you believe in evolution, or what our scientists are currently saying, where people started developing in, like Africa around the equator, and then we expanded out, that could be something. It could be part of the theory, because I don't believe, I live in Michigan right now, and I'm looking out my window, the sky's actually clear and the sun's out, which is surprising, because, I live in this cold-ass environment for 4 or 5 months out of the year, and there's no sunlight, and I work with a guy who's got seasonal depression. I think my mother might have had it, and it just sucks for them in the winter because you're not getting sunlight, no vitamin D. So maybe, that's part of being breatharian, living in a nice warm environment. Who knows? Now, here's the thing that kind of threw me off. Now, we live in a crazy universe. Everything's made out of energy. There's theories that you can, transfer your energy with the chakras and everything, elevating yourself as a being. Now, the website I'm looking at currently is breatharian.com/breatharians. Alright, I'll put a link to that down in the description. Now, they are basically saying that we are 5-dimensional beings, but we're trapped in the 3rd-dimensional bodies. They're saying, we would come, Earth was a vacation spot for us. That's what they are saying. Now, I like to keep an open mind. This sounds more science fiction-y to me, but hey, like I've said in multiple comments on YouTube when I go to, videos, watching things about breatharianism, I want someone to prove me wrong in this. This would be crazy. It would end a lot of problems if we could be breatharian. World hunger, we can stop war probably, But what these guys are saying is that we're 5D beings, we'd come to Earth for a vacation, and we'd eat the three-dimensional foods, like what we eat, not for nutrition, but for the sensation that it gave to us. Like I said, it sounds a little far-fetched, but they said that it's like anything. When you're there for too long, we got stuck in this third-dimensional bodies, and now we're just kind of stuck here. So who knows? Like I said, I don't suggest anyone become breatharian right now, but one day maybe we will be breatharians. That's all I'm saying. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.